Alright, we're going to go over congruent polygons today. And so the first congruency way to prove congruency is with angle side angle. So that's when you want to find congruent angles and sides. So I'm putting on here some measurements there. So it's saying that bottom one there is 1. So if this one has the top one as 1 as well, the side being 1 and the bottom angle being 2, that is proving that those two triangles are congruent by angle side angle. So the first two angles are congruent, the side is congruent, and then the second angle is also congruent. So that's proving congruent triangles based on angle side angle. Alright, for side angle side, we need a side, then an angle, then a side. They have to go in that order to show congruency. So here we have a side corresponding to another side. And so this one we're going this way. And this one we're going this way. Because that flat line is on the bottom and the top, so we have to go opposite directions there. So then our angles are not congruent. And then our sides are. So those two triangles are not congruent based on side angle side. So let's draw some that are. So we want side angle side, so side angle side. So corresponding side over here, side angle side. So those ones are congruent based on side angle side. Alright, to be congruent with side, side, each corresponding side has to be congruent. So this side matches to this side, then this side to this side, and then the flat sides are congruent. So anytime you see something like that, then your triangles are congruent based on side, side. Alright, so these two triangles are congruent, and we know that based on side angle side. Let's give them some letters. A, B, C, and then X, Y, and Z. So if you want to make congruency statements, you would say angle C is congruent to angle X. You could also say side XZ is congruent to side AC. Oh wait, no, BC. We could also say that side AC is congruent to side XY. Alright, now let's talk about reflection. So if we're going to reflect, and we'll go ahead and reflect this across the y-axis here. So that line in red. So what you have to look at is each one of those values is going to be the same distance from the red line. So that first value is negative 3.6, so we need to be at positive 3.6. Next value is at negative 6.7, so we're going to be at positive 6.7. And the last one is negative 7.3, so we're going to be at positive 7.3. So after we reflect something, it should look like that shape flipped around. Alright, last thing we're going to go over is a translation. So I started with triangle ABC and got ABC prime. So if you look, the shape is the same, it's still the same triangle. It didn't flip, it didn't rotate, all it did was move, and that's called a translation. So if you have a translation, we can then write a translation rule. So a translation rule is always written x comma y is translated to, and you just pick 2 points. So I'm going to pick A to A prime. So to get from A to A prime, I'm moving 1, 2 on my x-axis in a positive direction. So that's going to be written as x plus 2, comma y. And then how do I get to my y value? I go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So that'd be a negative or a minus 5 for my y. So my translation rule is xy translated to x plus 2, y minus 5.